Yeah, I think we're gonna... Why does it always say unmute your mic? Oh, I guess because, yeah, it's saying the mixer to do that, but, like, it shows up as, like, a caution thing under the notifications. Like, I know that I do that. You don't have to send me a notification about it. Plus, also, it doesn't even, like, because when it has, like, purple events or whatever, like, it'll show it alongside at the bottom. Like, it'll go in depth on that, but, like, yeah, apparently with the, like, if my mic's mute or something, like, it doesn't show up in the bottom. It just has, like, the caution thing. It's like, yeah, dude, I know, I know, that's the case, you know? Like, I don't know why you needs to remind me about that, but yeah, because, like, also I'm gonna look at the mixer anyway. I'm not gonna look at, like, my notifications and see, like, oh shoot, I didn't realize my thing was muted. Maybe if I didn't know what was going on, but, like, yeah, the first thing to do is look at my mic and see if it's unmuted or not. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, rant aside, I think I'm gonna make, because there's one holiday quiz I have in my mind. There's also another one that I was thinking. Actually, that might go alongside. Was it on Sporkle I made or Jetpunk? I think it was Jetpunk, where I just made like a general quiz, which I can bring it over. It's fine. But like I did have like the who fell for all F4 like 4 times, you know, and like twice in 6 days, stuff like that. Because I have like another question to add to that. I want to get ideally like 20, but we'll see. I think I still want to be like the classic type. I don't know about multiple choice, honestly. Yeah, at first I want to do like the holocure one. Wait, how would I say this? Because I want to say who's like the item in holocure referring to, right? Like who is it a reference to? But I can't think of for the title because I don't think. I mean, they probably get the general idea, but still, I'm just blanking. Yeah, I guess it could just be by memory reference. Yeah. I think I threw it under entertainment. Well, I guess Holocure's a game, so yeah, it would be. I could throw it under that technically. But like I think if you go under entertainment, like Hololive's literally under that, like a tag. But I'll still go gaming because Holocure is technically a game. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, you know what? I think I want the member by Holocure. Yeah, you know what? That's what I want. I want to flip these. I want them to name the member. So I actually wasn't too far off. I just need to flip these. So the Holocure, the member by the Holocure item. Is it camel cased on it? Hang on. It is camel cased. Okay, cool. But like, yeah, this. Yeah, I think I want member by Holocure item. Talent by Holo. We could do that. Talent. Just throw there and then get rid of this. Do a quick copy and paste in the middle there. Bam. And then we get rid of that. And then camel case it. Cause yeah, I guess with the title, like with how it's phrased here, you named the talent, which is what I wanted. Which now I need to change the URL now. God dang it. Actually, I can just do this and then just put dashes in between all of them. Okay, I guess I didn't hit backspace. There we go. Boom. Actually, I think it just needs to be lowercase because it says enter and then that, so it would make more sense with lowercase. And then we'll throw a hololive in there. Yeah, hololive literally has its own tag. I mean, it is a computer game. Has it been on consoles yet? It might actually. Hololive might be on consoles, but I mean, it's mostly a computer game. Yeah, it is a video game. So we can just throw that in there. Right. So now I'm basically gonna have to get all the items. So to the wiki I go. Holocure items. Okay, so I need weapon and items. So we got items here. Is this the homepage? There it is. Yeah, and the quick links are just here. So I don't think I can do this like basketball reference where I just copy and paste it all and it works. As much as I'd love that, I don't think I can do like it highlights the whole row. Also, I guess the owl blade. This was probably put up before or something. Before the patch came out. I actually don't know what Ian's curse, like, I might just put En to that because I don't know who specifically like that is a reference to, so I'll probably just put like English as an acceptable answer. Yeah, I guess like the generic, like I feel like Idol Song, Glow Stick, like that's just all of them. So I'll just make it so any of them are acceptable answer and just put all. Yeah. Same the bomb, I don't know. Is the bomb a reference to anybody? That might just be like a generic thing. You know what? I might have to go through all the holographs because I think that's where a lot of this stuff comes from too. Or at least some of it. The hollow bomb. Holocure. I'm gonna say reference just to see if. Oh, it's a reference to Minecraft TNT. And yeah, Pecora was one that used TNT a lot, so I guess it might actually kind of be a Pecora reference. But yeah, it seems like the wiki actually, when you click in all of them, it actually does say who it references, so that is nice. I mean, most of them you can kind of tell just from like out here. Let me see the BL book then, because like I'm not sure who this exactly like refers to. Yeah, Marine and Suisse. Because like there's a lot of them, like Chloe I think's another one, right? There's a lot, but yeah, I think oh, okay, I think these are the, yeah, okay, these are like the clips referring to, got it. I was like, wait, what? Does that relate to the game? It's not. Yeah, that is nice actually, that just straight up has the reference in there. So I don't really have to worry about that. So yeah, obviously like spider cooking is Hachima. Like a lot of these are going to be pretty on the nose. I won't have to worry about it as much. I will make it so, well, I'll just do it myself because I was gonna make it so I accept the like last word, but I'll just do it myself. Also, how many are there? I'll just go to Holocure itself, honestly, and just boot it up just to see. Because I'm pretty sure it literally lists it. I am gonna, you know what, I'm gonna mute the desktop audio so you're not gonna hear anything, but it's just gonna play like double audio, so I don't want to like blow out your ears or anything. Yeah, how many is there? There's 84. Yeah, 84 total in the armory, so. Okay, what's the one thing I don't have? Is it a collab? I think it is. Oh no, it's an item. Oh yeah, that was one of the achievement items. That's right. Yeah, I don't have that achievement. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember I was grinding achievements and then I just stopped. So that was on me. I might just give the wiki. I could just do that real quick. It's just for my source, just have like the home page for the wiki. So we can just throw that in there. I don't think people like ever click on it, but I mean, hey, you know, maybe. Yeah. So got those out of the way. Let's go back to the list. Well, CEO's Tears is a Yago reference, which I guess still works. I think this is technically the only one outside of like a hololive member that counts. I guess I should. What is his actual name? Yago. Yeah, Tanago. I'll accept his actual his actual name. If hey, if you know, someone wants to freaking do that. I still don't know how. Like, I think there's a reason why it freaking like blew up, right? And it's like with how Super said it, and like I think it's just like I don't know how she just said Yago. I don't know how you can see this name and be like, oh yeah, Yago. Like that was probably why it blew up. Oh shoot, I forgot that. Sorry, I forgot to mute the music. Yeah, that was probably why. Because I don't know how you mess it up that bad, but I mean, hey, happy accident, you know. So this one's Lammy. Like, yeah, a lot of these are gonna be like pretty obvious because I think they also kind of wanted it to be obvious. The hardest one by far is definitely gonna be the headphones. Not only because it's a generic name, but also it's because it's Aloe. And unless you know about Aloe, you're not gonna get it. Right, like even with the Hollow Bomb, like you can probably actually before I forget too, let me make it so it's forced order. Just so I don't have like a repeat of like the Fire Emblem one where you could just guess like all the members. So yeah, let me do that. Yeah. The Hollow Bomb seems to be a Pecora reference. I'll also accept Minecraft because that's also what the game said. So yeah, they also just say Minecraft, I'll accept it. Because they kind of just alluded like, oh, that like Pecora is the one who uses it the most, like TNT. But like that is the actual reference. Anyway, Psycho X. The other thing that I would change about this is if I could put in like the picture of it. Like that's one downside with me doing it this way. Because I could do like the slideshow thing, but yeah, that would, I don't know, that would also kind of look weird, I feel like. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go. Is that how you spell it? I think it's double. She has 2 usernames, doesn't she? Yeah, she does have 2 usernames. Thought she did. I wasn't completely sure. I just Campbell case Sweet's his name. I'm cool like that. I think if I do like this, that's technically like a thing in here, so I don't know if I can do that. But I think I will just do the ampersand. And then I will make it so either one is acceptable. Right. I think that's fair. Anyway. Cutting board. This is probably a Rushio reference, I assume, right? Because she was like the main. Yeah. Rushio is like the most well known for that. So like, I mean, yeah, like I guess you could just say like any flat. like any of the flat ones, right? But even then, like I feel like only like Kanata, like Suisse. I mean, maybe it was because it was earlier, but like I feel like those two were the only ones I would actually see like get that treatment. Like that had jokes against them. Well, Ina I think did. Like she was called flat, but I don't think she had like cutting board. I don't think that was usually associated with her. Actually, Ollie too, but like again, it's still just the general flat thing. It's not the cutting board. I might just say it's a Rushia reference. Because I think Rush, like, yeah, Rush is obviously like, the most well-known of like cutting board, right? So I think I will say that's a Rushia reference. Because I feel like the other ones aren't really like yes, it is like a generalization of like everyone who's flat, but like I feel like it was mostly like Rushia who was called a cutting board. And then like yeah, I think there were some cutting board jokes with like Suisse and Kanata, but even then like I don't really know. I think Gur had some flat jokes against her, but like again, they weren't cutting board jokes. I don't think they were just like you're flat, you know. So I'm just gonna leave that as a Rushia reference. I assume these are just gonna be generic. Yeah. So Fanbeam, Glow Stick probably also doesn't have a person it's referring to. Yeah, it's just the idol industry. Yeah, it's Idol Song. I don't know if it would. Is that an Irish reference? Yeah, that one also is not a reference. So for these three, I think I'll just say all of them because it's just a part of the idol stuff, right? So I think for Fanbeam, we'll just say all. Hololive. How else would I phrase it? Oh, I guess like yeah, if you name any of them, which that's gonna be an undertaking to put all of them in as acceptable answers, but we'll leave it at that for now, and I'll come back and probably add. I mean, this one's obviously a Coco reference. That one's pretty cut and dry. I guess like you could argue it's also a Myrene reference because she was a part of that as well, but I mean, it's very clearly a Coco reference. If I'm not like with the cutting board, not cutting like the other flat members, like yeah, it doesn't even have like Myrene included in this. So if the wiki also doesn't even include Myrene, then I'm not gonna do it. But glow stick. Again, that's just all or all alive. X potato is actually yeah, okay, I was just making sure if there's a hyphen. So it's Corone. Was X potato just like her saying it in English? Like what was the oh no, it was a boss and it was a mispronunciation. Okay. Yeah. Idle song. Again, that's just all. I know I can copy paste, but like it's not a whole lot of writing. When I have to copy paste every freaking member, then yeah. Then it's gonna be a bit harder, but yeah, Ian Curse is probably just gonna be a reference to English in general, right? Yeah. So this is just English. How's it called in the game? Ian's Curse. So yeah, that would be a English reference or. I believe the capitalization does not matter for the like alternative answers. So yeah, and I don't have to worry about that. But bounce ball, I have no idea. Like I know it's a reference to wait, this is also Rusia? Wow, okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, I guess it's boing boing. So yeah, it was a bounce ball that they used for it. So yeah, I guess this is also technically a Rusia reference. That's crazy. That one actually might be one of the hardest ones then, because like people are obviously gonna like know what it is, but like I don't think people are gonna be like, oh yeah, Rusia. Because obviously she was the other one. Right. So I'm sure people are like, surely she was a reference to something else. The sausage is definitely a Subaru reference, like for sure, right? Yeah, Subaru. Yeah, so I'm doing also all the super collabs and yeah, all the super collabs as well. Collabs and super collabs. That's what I was trying to say. So I feel like I have to use the bathroom again, so once I get done with the weapons, I'm gonna use in the bathroom. But I just feel like I have to use number 2, so that might actually be a minute. I hope not, but I think this is the first, like, not JP member. Well, I guess Yago technically, but oh, he's still JP. Well, and I guess if you include all of English and just generic hololive. Yeah. Yeah, the starting weapons I'm not gonna care about. Is collabs in here, or is it just... Yeah, okay, collabs are in here. I think I'm gonna do the items, but I can pretty easily move... Well, not super easily, but... Actually, let me see if I, like, select these. Can I move them together? No, okay. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna switch over to item. Actually, you know what? We'll keep this tab. What I'm gonna do is open this in a new tab and then go to items. There you go. And now we'll go here. So I want to do items next. But first, I gotta use the bathroom. So see you soon. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So now we're on to items. Sake, which is definitely a Lammy reference. Like almost certainly. Yeah. Lammy, I think, is for sure the one that they used. Like, yeah, I will agree that, like, yeah, it is one that would probably fit for a lot of them, but, like, yeah, no, it's absolutely a Lammy reference. But yeah. And then the limiter, obviously Sana. I don't even have to look at that one. Although I am gonna have to try and remember how to spell her name. I think it's like that. Right. Yeah, I think I got it, actually. Oops. Yeah, I nailed it. What's the body pillow reference? I mean, I know Yago's like the one on the body pillow, but like... Yeah. Oh, it was a mystery in the kanji. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Because I was always like... I literally was just going on those, like, how do you screw it up? But like, yeah, I guess it is like the kanji. That is obviously different. So like, obviously, yeah, that's gonna be close there, but... I'm gonna... You know what, I'll copy and paste this one. Because I didn't necessarily remember what I did for that. Yeah, this also is a... This one's also a Coco reference. Okay. I have no idea the credit card is a reference to... Is it a hologra reference? Oh no, it doesn't feel like it has a reference, it's just a credit card. Huh. Yeah, it has like nothing... Why do I feel like the credit card's a hologra reference? Because I think some of these are hologra references. Well, I mean, the boss is for sure a hologra references, but like... Let me... I'm gonna look on my phone. Credit card... hololive. Because, like, surely the design of it also, like... I mean, it definitely has, like... Yeah, it would make sense. I'm just trying to think. There's a clip of Suisse talking about it. From, like, 4 years ago. So this might be a Suisse reference. I guess I could, like, look at it. Just to see. Oh, sick. ChatGPT freaking advertisement. Awesome. Because when did Hologram come out? It was 2022, right? This is a clip from January 2022. So this would make sense, like, if they saw it, like, that recently, to be like, oh, I want to throw this in the game, right? And this could actually have, implications, but... This might be a Suisse reference with her gotcha. Yeah, like I feel like with the time of this clip, this might be a Suisse reference. It's literally a 5K view clip, but I think that's what this is referencing. It's not the same like design, because actually they didn't even show it was like the thumbnail they used for it, but that might be it. Yeah, it might be a Suisse reference. Because, yeah, she seemed to have a reputation of her credit card always getting declined early on. So, this is actually a Euro clip. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a Suisse reference. Wow, I literally just got recommended a Euro clip as I was watching that. That's funny. But yeah, I think I'll say it's a Suisse reference. Just with like the time of that one clip. Like it seems like most likely to be a Suisse kind of to. But I'm gonna say that's Suisse. There's a lot of Suisse references. I don't know who Kayu's Oshi was before Kyla, because I'm pretty sure because of Holocure, Kyla became Kayu's Oshi. Yeah, I don't know. Hollow, I think it's just an ID reference, isn't it? Like I Oh, but they say it's a reference to Rene, so yeah, I might say it's a Rene reference then instead of ID. I thought it was just like a full-on. I was gonna put her. Whoops. Yeah, no. Oh, I forgot to put the. Whoops. I can never remember how to spell a freaking name. Okay, it's actually really easy to spell. So yeah, that's Rene. Okay. And then Nightly Milk obviously is Noelle. Okay, that's at least a nice and quick one to get through. The face mask, that just might be... Yeah, it could be a reference to COVID. Yeah, I'm just gonna say all of them. This is one that I also could just not have a reference at all, really. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that one, but that one might just be all of them. Or maybe like it doesn't apply, right? None of them. But like that still would ultimately be like the same. I might have to do the like type go thing and then they'd be acceptable, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just say all. Well, I'll say no reference, but I'll just make it so no clear reference. And then I'll just give it the same all kind of thing. Or I'll just say none, right? Make it so none works. No reference also. Yeah, just do that. Plushie seems to also be a Yago reference because that's literally Yago, but so like I guess I'll just say Yago again with the plushie because that's who it is. A lot of the generic ones are gonna be Yago. Yago is the correct answer. A lot more of these than I thought he'd be. Nurse's Horn is obviously Choco. Choco actually gets 2 items, but she gets the lab coat. Shoot, hang on. What is it again? Is it Yuzuki? I think it's Yuzuki, right? You really didn't say her freaking first name, dude. God, I hate you. Yeah, it's Yuzuki. God, it's like the one freaking spot that didn't have her first name. Like, okay, awesome. God dang it, man. Yeah, membership, I guess, isn't a reference. I could just say chat or like listeners, viewers, fans. We can do that. I don't know what the full meal is a reference to. It's like McDonald's. Yeah, the full meal seems like also similar to the face mask where there's no clear reference. Because it definitely would have been added before the Holo GTA, like Moon and Reine. Like, would there be a hololive full meal kind of thing? Yeah, no. There's not like a clip or anything, so that one I think is just generic. There's no reference. Oh wait, shoot, that's when you later. So you can just do that one. I think this one's actually pretty clear. There's just no reference. So we can get rid of that. Well, I guess on top of none, I could do no one also. So that's the correct answer. No one. Nobody. Right, just add those on top of it. All right, there we go. That membership again. That's gonna be like the fans, viewers, listeners. There we go. PvP-man, I think, is also Corona. There's a lot of like Corona and Suisse. But I mean, there was also like way less of them, you know? Well, actually, even then, though, not really, right? Because it would have just basically been like Advent onward that wasn't there yet. So actually, a majority of them still was, but like, yeah, I guess it still was like early on for a Hollow X and like Council, right? So like, yeah, I guess you know, it would make more sense that they probably wouldn't have something in there. I can, here's the headphones. That is an Aloe reference. I'll see if the wiki says it, but like, I know one of them that plays like, oh, Aloe. Yeah, that is definitely going to be one of the hardest ones. For sure is Aloe. Um, Chicken's feather, I assume, is a Kiara reference because of chicken, but yeah. And I assume the Raven's feather is Narissa, so there actually is an Advent one in here. This is all Takanashi, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll just make sure, like, check the wiki real quick, but like, yeah, it's referenced to Narissa. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, maybe it could also be with her being a fan of Kiara, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's more maybe if she wanted to be a bird. But she also was a huge fan of Fauna also, so yeah, I don't know. Gorilla's Paw is obviously a Kanata reference. So yeah, Amane Kanata. I keep hitting the period, man. Well, I think it's because I keep using my index finger to type on the slash. I can't type, like, we weren't really given typing classes, which is weird. Like, second grade, I think we got them, and then, like, that was it. Isn't it just, shoot, is it, does it start off the same way as Ana's? I guess so, right? Suno? Yeah, Suno. Yeah, okay. Those just start out the same way. Idol costume. This is probably just a genre for someone, but that is Sora's, I think, right? Specifically. Yeah, it's a reference to Sora specifically, the sprite. Um, yeah. It could be all of them, but I think the fact that, like, it is the specific one, I'm gonna say it's a Sora reference. Oh, I can get rid of this one. I don't know why that's still there. I don't know what the energy drinks are a reference to. Oh, yeah, the Callie and Gura conversation. I completely forgot about, like, that was one of the first ones I think I saw when I was first getting the rabbit hole, which is crazy because it was like 2024. Like it was like an animation of it. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, dude. That they were talking about that. But I'm gonna say that's both of them. I think since they were both there, though, I'm gonna say like you have to say both of them because this is fully a both of them reference, right? So I'm gonna say Gura Kali or Kali Gura. You have to say both of them, right? I guess we'll also do their full names. I missed the O. All right. Yeah, I mean, if the achievement refers to that, then like I think, oh, this is an Area 15 reference stolen piggy bank. Um, isn't it like, doesn't Muna have like a thing with it too, where if she gets it, yeah, it's retrieved. That's right. Um, oh, I guess Iofi wasn't a part of this. It was just Risu and Muna. I did think about that, but I thought Iofi maybe was involved in it a little bit. But yeah, I guess it's just a Risu Muna reference. Um, Now, if I were to choose one person, it would be Muna, but I mean, they literally are both involved. So again, this is gonna be another one of those where you're gonna have to say both of them. I feel like I'm not gonna. That's another thing that's interesting about like fan games like these is that a lot of older references that like probably don't have any like prominence in more modern circles, like they show up like in these, and you're just like, oh, what is these references, right? Um, Obviously for the people who were there, you know, it still means a lot. I think this can just go as long as it wants to. I'm pretty sure. Like you can just have it just go. Just go. I also probably don't need the Olive's insight. Is this? I think a lot of them actually use these glasses, right? But yeah, it was like Corona who was like the first one. And yeah, it could also be um yeah, it could be Fuuki's like copy pasta essentially. But yeah, no, the study glass is probably, well, I mean, yeah, and even like looking at like the image it has and it's called study glasses, like yeah, it's probably a Corona reference. Because I'm pretty sure Enan uses them. Um right, for what was it, Dr. Oopsie? Is that what the doctor's name was? She uses those glasses, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was after the fact. So yeah. Oh, the bandage is Matsuri. I just completely clicked on the right the wrong thing. Bandage Matsuri. Okay. Matsuri. And then this is also an ID reference, but let me do this. Okay, hang on. There we go. This is also an ID reference, but like I want to see. Also Rene, okay. So they're both Rene references, got it. Because in my mind, I'm just thinking of like Kyla, because Kyla would always say like get some help and stuff like that. But yeah, no, Rene obviously was there like basically a full year, well, over a full year on Kyla. So yeah, that makes sense. I honestly just forget about the ID study sessions because I don't think she really does them anymore. The super chat should be the same reference here, where there it is. I just completely missed it. Oh wait, no, I think how they say it, isn't this Coco? Right, like the name of it? I think it's a Coco reference. Yeah. This actually is a Coco reference. This actually isn't a fan reference, this is a Coco reference because of the name of it. That's right. I'm glad I actually remembered that, like, in the moment. Because yeah, that is a Coco reference. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go back real quick then for the membership, but like, I'm pretty sure that is just a viewer thing, but I'm gonna scroll back down here. Yeah, it's YouTube membership, so it's like the fans, and I guess, yeah, I could also just put YouTube for the membership. YouTube. Like, I feel like also it's just like a reference to the fans. Well, actually, I guess technically that would be right to say it's a YouTube reference over like the fans. So we'll make YouTube like the outward looking like correct answer, but I'll still make the other ones acceptable because I feel like those are equally as fair. Breastplate would be Noelle, very clearly from the design of it. Hope Soda, again, fairly obvious. It's an Iris reference. I don't even have to change that one at all either. Kusakaki Shackles is very clearly Laplace's. Man, what a simple time when Laplace being a Kusagaki is like the one thing that people would associate with her. What a time. What a much simpler time. I do think though it is probably a good thing for Laplace's sake, because like, yeah, she was kind of under the same mold of Shion, right? At least with her having this like the past year, right? It does definitely set her apart for sure. So I do think it actually is ultimately like a good thing, right? But yeah. Because yeah, I mean, she was also the I want to date my brother person as well. Platypus just had the wildest, like, Platypus is a character. Blacksmith's Gear, it's a Kyla reference. Actually, yeah, if she did have the other ID ones, then she would have 3 references. The Focus Shades is Louis, I believe. Right, that's her thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know if she really wears those as often now. I think that was also a early on thing. Which again, for this type of thing, makes perfect sense. And Ninja Headband's also this is an Ollie reference because of her one outfit. I mean, I'll double check, but like I'm almost sure. Yeah, this is like an Ollie reference. I believe that's how you spell it. Actually, I should just go. I don't know why I got rid of it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually not that hard to spell. Yeah. Researcher's Coat again is a. That is a Choco reference. It's also crazy that like Choco has 2 references, like with how like low key she is compared to like everybody else, you know? How like not brought up she is. Candy Kingdom Sweets is definitely that's definitely Luna. My Sims is at the bottom. This got added like recently, but I'm pretty sure the code wasn't that there for a while. Pretty sure that also was. The beetle could be a couple things, because that could be a Nene reference. That could be, well, I guess they were spiders, so I was also thinking of that. But okay, it is a Nene reference. Yeah, I guess like once it wasn't spiders, like yeah, it's a Nene reference. Yeah, I think. Oh, there's super items, but like yeah, these are just like the upgrade versions. So, all right, now we're back to weapons, which has collabs listed. Does it have super collabs? I assume if it has the normal collabs, yeah, okay. So we'll see if any of these are more like references. I think Absolute Wall is just the same. Well, yeah, I think the collabs really don't have as many. I think with the collabs, I'm gonna do ones that legitimately like have references, right? Like it refers to someone. I think this is an Iris reference. No, it says it's a Suisei Animachi reference, but I think with the Fujoshi and with it being Hope Soda, I feel like this is also an Iris reference, right? Because she's always made fun of being a Fujoshi. So like, I don't know. But yeah, I guess it is. It has the axe too. Oh well, yeah. I guess True is the super collab is with the soda. Yeah, I guess if it's with the axe, then yeah, there's probably a more of a Suisei reference. But yeah, I think yeah, that is probably a Suisei reference. I just would have assumed with but yeah, and you know what, now I'm doing this, I might get rid of the ones that like have no reference, like the full meal and the face mask. And maybe the one that also references just all of them. I'll get rid of those. I'll only do ones that have like specific references. I'll keep the Yago ones though, but yeah, I guess this one is probably more of a Suisei reference. So I'll put Suisei for that, but yeah, Yeah, Bone Bros is the same thing, literally. Like, I can just copy paste this, so. Yeah, and then the breathe in Asakoko is, again, fairly obvious. Breathe in the Asakoko. Again, the old Coco has a lot of references too. I think it also helps that she wasn't there anymore, so that it was like, yeah, okay, we should do something with that. Does this specifically have a reference? Okay, yeah, likely Yago, similar with the tears. Broken Dreams, though, is a hard name. You know? It was kind of crazy. Isn't that what the Drew McIntyre song is? That, like, everybody really likes? I will say with that one, like, it's definitely a wrestling theme for sure. Like, because it does loop very quickly. I think if it didn't, like, if it was an actual song, I would like it. It just loops too fast for me, I feel like. So this is also a Suisei reference. Like, I'm pretty sure this is literally her axe. Yeah. She had this with her maid outfit? I mean, yeah, I guess that does seem like Suisei. It's just... Is it on, like, her official thing? Like, does this show her having the axe? For her maid? Where's the maid outfit? Is it this one? Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. I didn't even realize that was because of the freaking, I actually want to see that. Oh, it's not there anymore. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't know that was because of her maid outfit. That... that's where the axe came from, because it is also in Hologirls too. So yeah, that's kind of funny. You know what, I'll just do this. There you go. Yeah, I will have to delete some rows down here then also, because I'm not doing all of them, because I thought I would, but like, I think this one doesn't really have a reference. This is just, because yeah, that's the thing with the collabs, is some of them are just like combined together, so there's not really a reference. Like Dragonfire is a Coco reference, but like, did they mean OG as an original? So that's kind of funny. For people who left, they were OGs. They were the OGs. That's funny. If that's the case, I wish they kept doing that. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it is a Coco reference. I'll just put it in there. There's just a lot better Coco, and I did not realize. Maybe it was Coco then that was Caillou's Oshi before. Right? That oh, it was right there, god dang. I scrolled up for like no reason. Eldritch Horror is almost certainly a Hachima reference. Yeah, or it could be like Ina or Mume, but yeah, I feel like it only would most likely be Hachima or Ina. Oh, that's from Hachima's channel herself. That's funny. Like, I feel like this is most likely a Hachima reference. So, that what it was? Eldritch Horror? Yeah. So this is Hachima. Or, well, she's at the top, so I'll just grab hers. Boom. And then this will be both Miko and... I think this is the first one that actually combines two references. Man, Kelly's in a lot of these like double ones, because I Thank You Forever is down there too. I feel like, honestly though, I could get away with saying this is a Kurone one, just because most people associate it with Kurone. I think some people might not even realize Callie's in it. At least like people who are more new to the meme, right? So like I could get away with just saying like Corone, but I think I will include Callie. I mean, because she was in the original clip that like blew up, right? It's like, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Elite Cooking is both Hachima and Miko, which actually that's going to be annoying because I have to put Hachima's also unacceptable for all of these, and I have to make it so both of these are acceptable. Okay, well, so I'll just get the Hachimas out of the way. So I got Hachima, Miko, Hachima. We can, I think that's mostly the, I guess I can do Sakura, Miko, Hachima. Hachima, Sakura, Miko. And then we can do Hato, Miko, Hato. And I think the other one basically, I mean, they have to put the ampersand, but I think I'll put that in there. If you need to put two people and you're gonna do the full, make sure to put the ampersand in there. Although actually, I don't know if the ampersand is one of those you have to put in. I could just try that, honestly. With like Bone Bros or something. Hang on. Why does it not have the hint? What? Why does it just have the answers? That doesn't make it. Why? Where are the hints? Oh, you know what? There are the hints. The hints will show up now. There we go. Okay. I was very confused. But yeah, let me do. What order did I put this in? Like Bone Bros. Okay, Gura's first. So, Hyugao, Gura. Well, actually, I don't think this will really be useful. Like, it won't tell me if I have to put the ampersand or not, because I didn't. I'm gonna have to remove, like, the one that has both of them. I guess for Elite Cooking, I could do it, right? Because I don't think I put the other. I was like, I don't think. Yeah, you don't have to put the ampersand, actually. Because I don't think that was. Yeah, I definitely didn't make that one of the correct answers. Yeah, so they don't have to worry about that. I guess if they put it in the wrong order, they're gonna have to type it again. Well, I think for these, I actually made sure that it was fine, but I think for this one, I'm gonna make it so Sakura, Miko, Akai, Hato is a acceptable one. Just so they can put in either order. So there you go. Alright. I think that should be the last. Well, there's this one. Is that the last double? Oh no, there's me comment. Well, I can just put me comment. Like, that's literally their name, their group name. I guess Bone Bros is the same way. So maybe I do just do it, because with Bone Bros I didn't. Because I think that was literally their name. Same me, Corone. I might just have to do that. But I think outside of it, that's it. Bloodless, as we say. Well, I guess it could be a couple, yeah, because Mume. So that is probably a Suisei Mume reference. Stream of Tears is probably a Yago reference. That's definitely a Lammy reference. I mean, it's just Lammy on top of Lammy. Is this one, because this has Asakoko in it, is it like both of them, or is it just... Yeah, so this is still just a super reference. I thought maybe like it had some Coco influence into it, but no, it doesn't. So yeah, I think outside of that, Frozen Sea, is that necessarily a Lammy reference? Oh, it's a reference for Marine and Lammy. I didn't even see the... Oh yeah, Sencho set is in there. I didn't even notice that with the sprite. So it is a freaking Marine Lammy reference. Dang. Yeah, I didn't even notice the hat that was in there. I just realized also it literally has reference at the top of it. That would have been nice to see. earlier. It's fine. Yeah, I guess it's a Lammy Marion reference there. So there is another double, god dang it. Well, yeah, I guess it is Frozen Sea. That is probably what their group name would be, is Frozen Sea, right? That makes sense. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, this one might be harder just because like you wouldn't necessarily like, I mean from the name you could get there, but let me go to like Lammy's like wiki just to see if like it's in there, right? Oh, because it has a lot of the like relationships. Were they actually called Frozen Sea, or there's Hollow Witches? Actually it doesn't look like it, but yeah, it might just be a Hollow Cure original name, which I mean, it is a pretty good name for Lammy and Marine, right? Frozen Sea. It is pretty good, but I thought maybe they came up with that name before. But yeah, no, I don't know if have they collabed just one-on-one? Because I think they've been in collabs with, what was it, Noelle and Corone, right? I think Lammy was a part of that group. But yeah, I don't think they've actually, have they done a one-on-one collab? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either way, but I haven't really thought about that. Like, oh yeah, that is the case, huh? I could also just like asterisk the ones you need to put two people. I do feel like it kind of gives the answer away, like especially like Frozen Sea. Also, this one isn't even that hard. I can just do this. Actually, yeah, since I don't even need to do the... I don't even need to do the first bit, so it's fine. This, I think, is technically the correct answer. Let me just test it again, just to make sure. I don't have to put it in like that. Yep, I don't have to put the ampersand or anything. I might want to make the answer thing wider. We'll see. I think I will do that though. Where is that? Yeah, I do something like that. Yeah, because even like the taking up two things, it's fine. It makes it a little bit wider for the answers, so more alright with that. Yeah, there's I'm Die Thank You Forever, which yeah, I think, yeah, I guess for these like it's actually not that bad. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna like not do it, like I can just do that. It's not that bad. Yeah, and then this is a Cali Corone reference. You know what? I think for this one, I'll make it so Corone alone is an acceptable answer. But I will still make it if you say both of them, it's fine. I will also accept it. I think that's fair. Because obviously I'm Die Thank You Forever gets associated with Corone, but Cali was there and was a part of the moment. So I think, yeah, I'll do it that way. So like Corone will be an acceptable answer. Well, I don't know about like making her full name the correct answer. I think I'll like, yeah, if you just want to put Corone, you can do that. Yeah, we can do this and then this, and then I just need to do the full name thing once. There you go. And then Legendary Sausage is just a Subaru reference, which is nice. I feel like I could use the bathroom again. Hopefully I can get through this real quick and then... I can just use it again. Yeah, I also can get rid of Frozen Sea. I'm not using anymore. Lightning Weeder also. That's also Subaru. And yeah, me comment. So this one's basically just like who's in this group. That's, I guess, the one I could do, like, because there are the ones where you just have to click it, but I could also just make it so you have to name all of them. That's probably go under like the same hint thing, right? That would make sense. I feel like that probably has already been done though, you know? I think I will still make it so me comments an answer, because I mean that is still their group name, but well, I don't know, because I feel like that still does make it too easy, right? Because like, yeah, that is their group name, but it's like, of course, like name who's in it, you know? It's gotta be somewhat challenging. And then just do this again, but flip them. Cool. Alright, then I think literally next is Mikrone, yeah, so. I believe this is the last double up, so, and then it's just, well, actually Bloodlust could be both of them. I think especially with the weapons, this is probably gonna be a Suisei Mume reference, like both of them. Oh, I'm still in the super collabs, right? I haven't even gotten those yet. Although I think this is a Watsume reference, this is a Lammy reference. This could be an Irish reference, so there's still a few more, but I don't think they double up anymore after Bloodlust. I think this is the second last one that doubles up. Anyway. You know, I think for the... I'm gonna say or for this one. Because this one I am accepting either or, the other ones I, like, you need both. And like, yeah, I think that's more fair to say that one's an or. And then you got me Corone, Sakura, Miko. Cool. And the Rap Dog is obviously Corone. Corone also has a lot of these. I mean, like, yeah, Corone was massive on the EN sphere, right? Like, there was the, when she was playing Hologard, she didn't know about the water and the fire thing. And Aexon, he does a really good job of, like, showing, like, past clips and other stuff, right? Like, I just did not realize how massive that was, right? That was, like, a massive, like, phenomenon. The water and the fire thing. I did not realize how big that was. I guess I'll check just to make sure this is not a reference. Yeah, it's Ring Fit. Yeah. So yeah, this is just a general Ring Fit. I guess I can keep that. Right. Since that is still like hololive specific. But I guess I am specifying talent. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if it's talent, I'm not gonna count Ring of Fitness. If I wasn't just going strictly off name the talent, I would probably include it, but the fact that I'm doing strictly talent means I probably won't include it. So yeah, this is Lammy, for sure. Snowflower Sake. I mean, I heard being also like the only ice themed, at least girl in hololive, like it definitely makes it so she kind of has the whole ice market, you know. That's for sure. Anything ice related to do with hololive, you're like, oh yeah, Lammy. Or like you need an ice themed thing, oh yeah, Lammy. Perfect. But yeah, this is definitely a Yago reference. Oh, this doesn't even include it, but yeah, no, it's definitely a Yago reference. What was it? Stream of Tears? Yeah. And then, yep, go over, boom. Yago's also got quite a few. Black Plague. Is this a reference to... Well, yeah, obviously it's the... Yeah, that... I was gonna say, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, right? It was literally parodied in Mume's thing. That was crazy. Because wasn't there also one where she literally made it on like the Challenger disaster, but like then people were like, "Whoa, dude," and she had to take it down and make it a lot nicer. Because I think people in the comments of it literally like mentioned that. Oh well, now it's people for leaving, but I think before that, like. Dude, there's actually so much now with them leaving, but... Atlantis replaced the Hindenburg disaster. Gal abduction replaced the Challenger shuttle exploding. That's crazy, dude. Like, that's what I mean with the freaking... That's insane, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely making Black Plague be a Mume reference because of that. Because yeah, she did parry it, and I'm surprised like the other one stayed though, because I think there's two other ones. Like there's 4 total ones, I think. But yeah, that's freaking crazy, dude. Yeah. I forget what the... Oh yeah, the Hindenburg is the blimp, isn't it? That blew up. Yeah, Jesus, man. God. That's just insane, dude. Yeah, this is definitely Suisei Mume, yeah. So, the last 2 are Mume references. Mume also has like 3 references too, which is kind of surprising. And then... There you go. And now it's just a super class, I think just has like 1 reference. I don't think this is necessarily a... Is it? Yeah, no, this is Oh, it's a Kanekoko reference, actually. Huh. Oh, I didn't even realize it came from that, also that apartment that the 4 of them lived in. That's where Hollow House came from. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, that's alliteration. Yeah, no, that's Huh. So Holy Fire is a Kanekoko. God dang it, I gotta do 2 more again. God dang it, man. I thought I was out of it, and it just pulled me right back in. Again, it's not that bad, but... God dang it. Coco, Kanata, Coco, and then Amane, Kanata. It's crazy though how I feel like Kanata's the only one I could see actually returning to hololive. Because also when I saw the clip of like Azuki, I think saying like, oh, Kanata's like, when I think she had the idea before of like auctioning off her stuff. Like when she was like, oh yeah, no, she gave me like a GameCube or something like that. Like that's when it like was like, yeah, no, I don't think she's coming back. Because if you would want to return to like content creation, you would not get rid of your games, you know, or like your consoles. Yeah, so this is what to me. But yeah, I think that one's definitely one of those where this one is one where the sprite would definitely help, because I think people would be like, oh yeah, no, it's a Watsume reference. I think the fact that it's just gonna be the name is definitely what's gonna make it hard. People aren't gonna necessarily remember which one that is. Snow Queen was the main channel thing, right? That's what the thing is from. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, the flower is also part of it. But didn't she call herself the Snow Queen in one of those, like, trivia things? Like the 3 truths, 1 lie, or 3 lies, 1 truth type thing? Because I think she called herself the Snow Queen. So I think that's also a reference to that as well. At least the name of it. Right. I can just go to their website, actually. Or website, the main channel. Because I think that is what she called herself as, like, that boss, right? She called herself the Snow Queen. Actually, I'm gonna have to probably go to the playlist. Let me see if I can recognize it. Okay, maybe not. Is it these? Because it might be these. Yeah, okay, I think it's these. So let me just find it. Hang on. Dude, I really liked when they did these. But I guess everyone's just like too busy now for them to be able to do this. But it was really cool that they just did these like little games. If they do have time for them, I do definitely think to bring them back. Because they also have staff now. They have 3 staff members to do it. Instead of just like A-chan or something like that. Oh yeah, well there's the Kanato one. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. What's the freaking like... I might have just scrolled past it honestly because it's all in Japanese. Because I think I'm going older at this point. Oh yeah, Rushia's in these, so... Dang, I didn't even realize they were sold. That Rushia was in these. I knew Mel was in some of these, but... Yeah, there it is. I think it's this one. But I think she calls herself the Snow Queen in this. Or does she call herself a witch? Because it says witch. Did she call herself a witch? I thought she called herself the Snow Queen in this. Oh yeah, maybe she called herself the Snow Witch. Yeah, the Witch of Snow. Oh, yeah, so she was the Snow Witch. I thought she was the Snow Queen. So I was wrong, actually. It wasn't based off of that. She called herself the Snow Witch in that. Dang. But I think... Oh yeah, and then this might be an Irish reference because of the Hope Soda. Okay, well this doesn't really have anything on it. Oh yeah, red, marine, second blue. Okay, so yeah, actually there's 3 of them. So this is a rare 3 one, because it's marine, Suisse, and Iris. So, oh boy. True infinite BL works. So this is Suisse, marine, and Iris. I feel like that's actually a fitting last one to have like 3 of them be like the last one listed. That's actually kind of fitting. Although it does make the typing all of them out very annoying. And then we do Suisse, Iris, marine, and then we do marine, Suisse, Iris, and then we do marine, Iris, Suisse, I do Iris, Suisse, marine, and then Iris. God, this was just what freaking discrete math was for a lot of it. Which is doing that. Because I think like we had a thing in like permutations or whatever, and yeah, it was just a lot of doing that at one point. Because I mean, it does have to do a little bit of coding, right? So if you know what you're doing with coding, you can get around that. Like you can make it look better in the code. So yeah, we had to do a lot of that. I'm not doing that for the full name. They have to put in the order I did. Because I mean, they're gonna probably do this anyway. Actually, you know what? Fine, I'll do the name. I shouldn't give up right at the very end. Okay, so then with this one, I just need to put we say, and then Iris, and then Marine, and then that's it for her. Right. Then Marine, Suisse, Iris, and then you do Marine, Iris, Suisse, and then Iris, Suisse, Marine, and then Iris, Marine, Suisse. I think I got them all. All right. And I think that is it. Yes, because that is the last one listed. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is get rid of the ones that are basically all of them. So like the fan beam, glow stick, idle song, and then the ones that like don't have a reference, we'll get rid of. I will keep. Membership's not. Yeah, that's not a reference to any specific person. So I'll get rid of membership also. Because again, it's talent specifically. EN's still fine because that refers to the EN talent. I think that's like the most general one. Actually, was there another hololive up there you missed? Yeah, I think I got all of them. So I guess I could also just do this. Yeah, so it's just that. Okay, cool. All right. So I think, well, I just need to remove these now. So I think the clicking doesn't really matter. Yeah, that doesn't do anything unless, all right. Oh, wow, there's 69 of them. Could not have planned that any better. I think for this, I'll make it like 7 minutes. 8 minutes. We'll do that. What is Holocure? It's a. Why can't I think of the name of it? It's like a vampire survivor like, but I don't know what those are called. Can I look at the Steam labels of it? Like the store page probably has the Steam labels. Pixel graphics, action roguelike. Yeah, probably action roguelike, right? Or bullet hell. Yeah. Let me see if action roguelike's even on here. Yeah, action roguelike isn't, but bullet hell might be. No, but cherry bullet is. All right, then I won't do it then. That's funny that the first video is about Holo ID being there. Yeah, let me just make sure. Actually, yeah, let me for the table. Right, let me get. Oh god, the same stuff here because I think for this I got the hex colors. No, I didn't. Didn't I get the hex colors for one of these? That's not a. Maybe it was was it these? Like no, yeah, it wasn't. Um I thought I brought those over. Is it this one? Okay, this one does. I guess with the top 10 one I didn't. Alright, I might have to go back and visit that. That's fine. Yeah, basically we'll just do this. Actually, I think this is the only one I really have to change. Oh, except I made that one also white. I think that's the only difference, really, is I gave the background this color. So let me preview this. It's like, yeah, the hint is like the same thing then, essentially, right? I guess it's slightly different. Yeah, actually, it's what the extra tab looks like, so yeah, that works. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. I think everything is set up. Well, I'll do that. So I like doing that. Just because, like, at that point, it's like, what's the point, you know? I will say some have more than one talent as a reference. For those have to say both. Or all of them. I'll say all of them. Since there's that 1-3. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll do that. Well, actually, yeah, I guess the no peek is also nice because you can actually see the more info. A lot of the times when it's just there, like, you can't really see it. Like, you have to scroll down for it. So, that also gives it... makes it so you're able to do that. Yeah, I think the only one that's, like, technically not from the wiki is the credit card. That's just from me looking at the thing. So, yeah. I just like the doubles because they're just so long. Especially that one. But yeah, the fact that it's 69 answers is crazy. I want to get a thumbnail, but like, it's so hard to get one. Like, I feel like I have to do this basically, is go like search holocure, and then like essentially screenshot it from here, right? And we'll do like this, right? Boom. It's too small, right? What if I just download it? Oh, that's actually too small. So it doesn't work. Okay. That's what I mean, man. It's like I want to put thumbnails for these, but like it's just so difficult for some. Like I'm pretty sure like when I first was making quizzes, it was not that difficult to make a thumbnail. I don't know what changed for it to just be like super annoying just to make thumbnails, but like it did. And I don't know why. Yeah, I'll contribute because I think everything's good at that point. I don't think there's anything I need to. Actually, I'll change this to actually say talent. I hit up on the freaking arrow keys. God dang it. Also, why is there a space in between the question mark? There you go. Yeah, I think everything's looking good there. And if there's any issues, someone hopefully will tell me about it. Actually, let me do for some. There is more than one talent. It's more than one talent referenced. I think that would make sense. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Yeah, we'll do that, and I will contribute it. And I'm gonna use the bathroom, and I'm gonna talk about something that was like on my mind. So, and it's gonna kind of go just chatting. But yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we'll talk. So, you and me. And the music's probably way too quiet for like me being away. I'm not realizing like it is very quiet. You can barely hear it, but you know. um. Yeah, that title just is not great. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a better title for it, but anyway. Yeah, so apparently I haven't watched the clipper in a while, but apparently one of their clips they just made ask ChatGPT to make something for it. And the thing that's weird, right, is like it was for something that like you didn't have to do it, right? Like there was no reason to really. It could have just been fine on its own. But actually, let me just do that. Hang on, I'm send things up so how I like it, but like you didn't have to do it. They asked ChatGPT to make them something just to be done like 2 minutes and just move on. Even though from what I've seen, Crony's very outspoken on AI because it was a Crony and Rower clip, and also Rower is an artist, so yeah, I have a feeling she would not be too thrilled about the, you know, AI being used over. And what's weird is that I think in the comments, like they were basically like blowing it off, right? That was kind of what they were doing. But like, yeah, obviously you're going against like the wishes of the people you're literally clipping, but like It doesn't even, like, I don't even know necessarily, like, because obviously people got, like, oh, they're just doing it for views and stuff, which I'm sure to an extent is true. But, like, also, I'm pretty sure, because it was Osakai, and I think they made a clip, like, apologizing, basically, when, like, Crony made, like, a certain tweet, essentially. So it was just really weird. Because I'm pretty sure, like, Crony made, like, a kind of a vague post. And, like, Osakai, I think, was like, oh, this might be part of me. So then he made a clip, like, I think giving more context in some situations where it maybe could have been taken out of context. And, like, I think at the very end, essentially apologized for it. So it's just very weird just to, like, turn around on that then and just be like, yeah, no, screw you then. Like, that's so weird. Yeah, like, hang on, let me, because this is the clip I was talking about. It was Osakai. Didn't she, like, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, so you get the gist of it. Almost everything she said was in a sarcastic tone. That's just how he sounds like. I clipped that because I was freaking hilarious, and I just want to share that Crony's hilarious person. I wasn't expecting that. Some people didn't realize she was just joking, even though I feel like it seemed very obvious. Question mark. I mean, that is a little passive aggressive, but though I did play a part in making the thumbnail and title that could give off impression of people didn't watch the clip as intended. I feel really bad about it. I honestly never meant to do anything that would hurt her like this. That's the big thing right there, right? Is that you literally clipped saying, I honestly never meant to do anything that would hurt her like this, and then you put in AI, right? You ask ChatGPT for something, you just blow it off, even though it seems like Crony also is not a fan of AI and doesn't want AI of her. Like, what are we doing? So, like, do you or do you not? Because if you did, you would take this very seriously and not do this. That's the thing I found weird about it, like, when I saw it. Well, when I saw it, I didn't realize it, but it was like a few minutes later. I was like, wait, isn't this the same person who did this? And it was. I was right. I was like, right. And I think that's the last, yeah, that's the last thing until the outro. But, like, how do you literally post something like this, right? You basically make a clip of, like, giving more context around her, right, and say, like, all this, and then you just make an AI thing and be like, oh, whatever, dude. Like, I mean, I guess people didn't say, right, because I think from what I saw on the thing, and I also haven't seen what the fallout of it has been since. I guess I can go to it. I don't know, it's a Raura and Crony clip, so I guess I'll find it. Is it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Brosh is liking all the comments. Yeah, okay, a lot of people came in and talked about it. Does he talk about it in the description then, maybe, or something? Or, like, he just went back in and just hearted all of them. Doesn't say anything for, like, the community post. He just went back in and just liked all the comments, like, put a heart next to it. Which is what some clippers do. They just put a heart on everything. I don't know if maybe that actually helps with the algorithm or something, but that is something clippers just do. But yeah, no, a lot more people came in and, like, that is probably actually why it's doing, like, a little bit worse. It's because people just came in to leave that and it just left after seeing that. But yeah, no, that's just so weird just to blow that off, like, immediately. I guess I could see, like, I don't know if they have a Twitter, but it looks like they do. But yeah, they haven't posted on it since December, so yeah, I don't think there was necessarily anything. It's just so weird, right? That, like, you would just go your way to post, like, a video like that, and then just, like, and like talk all that, right? And then like when people bring up the AI bit, you just like brush it off. That's just so weird. And like you're just going in and liking every comment and not, and basically just moving on. Like I don't know how I feel about that. Because like it doesn't even seem like they say like a community post or anything. Because like that's like all the top comments. Like I'm looking at it, it's just like the AI stuff, and I just see him like hearting like all of them. Like, dude, it's even like the Indonesian. What I mean, I know Iofi's like very against it, but like even like Indonesian, he's getting freaking roasted. But yeah, like that's but yeah, no, that's actually like all the comments is like the AI. Is that one comment? Because there was no comment that had like a few replies under it, unless like it's just not there anymore. Did Clover actually have like an anti-AI thing also? Because if that's the case too, that's also yeah, that's not great. What is like the derivative works guidelines? Because I saw some people saying like they're reporting it to cover. So like, is there anything in AI? Oh well, that's not gonna. Does it say like artificial intelligence? Yeah, I don't think it has anything on AI necessarily. Yeah, it's just like AI being in letter or in words, the letters AI. So yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no, bro just went in hard. Like I don't think he read any of them. He just went in hearted them. He didn't really care what they said. Yeah, and then that's the music. So I don't think they have anything on AI itself, but. I mean, I feel like also like, yeah, of course they don't have anything. I like keep getting caught using it. So like, I feel like I was like, yeah, it'd actually be kind of surprising if there was, but yeah, that sure was something. It's just so weird when like you had the one clip of you worrying that like you're burdening Crony, right? With that, and then you just turn around, ask ChatGPT for something, and then like that's it. Like and then you just blow it off, like you brush it off. Like really? Like do you care or do you not care then? Like, because it really makes it seem like you don't care then. I guess I could like look back at that and just see like if there's an update also with that tweet. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure a lot of people came from that tweet and it's just like a what the heck, dude? Like what are you doing type thing. I need to go back to it. Actually, I'm not realizing that I went to more recent, so I need to go back to it. It's a bit more scrolling. Did I pass it already? I might have passed it already. I think I might have passed it. Whoops. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Yeah, no, but I don't think there was. Evoke of Photoshop once of a clip channel. Yeah. Yeah, no, that one comment's just like gone, I think. Which is crazy. Like, cause I was clicking on that and yeah, no, like I don't think that the comment's there anymore, which is interesting. Yeah, no, like I don't think he reads the comments, or if he does, like, yeah, no, he just doesn't care, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah. He's washed. I don't know what MTL means. Because apparently they said MTL like Spanish. It's not Montreal, dude. Like, it's in the context of subs. Like subtitles. Oh, is it just like they just used a machine? Yeah. Machine, yeah, I think it's machine translation. That's what it is. MTL, machine translation. Because they also said like actually reaching out to a Spanish clipper, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think bro cares. Which is like crazy, but yeah. Cause like it seemed like he cares at least like a little bit, you know? There's like something there, but yeah. It's still just odd. Like, you felt compelled enough to make that clip where you added more context of what Crony was saying, and then... But with that, you really didn't? Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing I want to talk about also is, like... Because a lot of them actually, like, clipped, like, the AI stream that Azuki, Koyori, and Lapis did, which was seemed to be sponsored. Yeah, that got like no views. And like, because like, yeah, I think the Western world is just like, and even ideas, it seemed like, because I noticed there was a couple Indonesian comments, but like, what was the dude's name? I forget, but like the like biggest freaking, yeah, the biggest like clipper, I feel like, of like JP clips, 44,000 on that. And I think like everywhere else was just like not great. Like if I see some of these like comments, they're probably not. I mean, I think the top ones, yeah, they're gonna be I think, yeah. Well, Amy, I think is what it's called. Yeah, a lot of the top ones actually aren't, but like, I think to be fair, like, a lot of people who did watch it probably don't care about the AI chatbot thing. I think the people who would like normally see a clip like saw this, like, yeah, they probably already didn't see it. Yeah, because actually a lot of them aren't. Yeah, a lot of them actually are just like pretty normal about the clip. So I think most people who probably saw it didn't see it, like didn't watch it. And like that's kind of the thing also, like the AI Koyori, and like that's like I just don't watch it. like completely, fully honest, I just don't watch it. So that's probably what happened. Is that the like chat bot or what, like within the title, people noticed it and like, well, I'm not seeing that. Like, yeah, it was probably like what some of the people were saying about like, oh, this is disappointing, and then like moved on, essentially. Yeah, I do feel like the view count does probably like that still does like represent that, like, yeah, no, people don't like AI. And for good reason, right? But because I mean, like, yeah, again, like in the VTubing space, like AI is really just like the worst thing ever to use, you know? And like in those cases, it's just not great. But yeah, I mean, yeah. It's like VTubing is, as a thing, is something that's powered by artists, and then obviously generative AI, like that's the main thing it's trying to take away, is like artists, you know, like actual artists. So yeah, like doing it in the VTubing space is absolutely the worst thing to do. And also, yeah, with like the fan art and everything, right, too. People making fan art, and that's a huge part of the VTubing communities. I think most like communities, but like especially VTubing communities, right? Like it's there a little bit for most communities. Yeah, it's very much there for VTubing communities, so. Yeah, when you just kind of like use AI, just really just like, hey, F you. Because like that also in the VTuber industry, also with that guy making AI, like you could have just commissioned someone to make like your idea, right? That's what people take commissions for. You know, like you think you're a keyboard warrior on the freaking making AI prompts. Think you're a freaking artist. Like just ask an actual artist, hey, this is kind of an idea I have. Can you make that? Because like you don't have to make clips like super quickly, man. Like you can space them out a bit. Like if you have an idea you want to use for a clip, just like wait. Or like, cause yeah, it seems like that guy had like a couple of clips like backed up. Just work on the other clips then, while like the commission's being worked on. Like it's really not that hard. You can still do what you're doing, but yeah, I don't know. This is very disappointing, but I mean, it seems like a lot of the big ones now actually are like starting to be not great either, because it's like the Holosimper, whatever, like they're pretty big, like EN1. I think they can also translate like JP, but they just randomly like copy pasted, not completely, but like was very similar to like another Clippers type thing, and they called them out on it. And then they very quickly changed it, like, because I think it was only up for a few hours, because by the time I saw that post, they already were back. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't really know what's going on with VTubing Clippers, man. It's very weird. I have no clue. Seems like they're just losing it. It's like, yeah, I won't get mad at Clippers for like, you know, overly clickbaiting and stuff like that, because like at the end of the day, the whole point of a clip is you're trying to get people to watch the person, right? So like, kind of the whole point of the clip then is like you want them to be clickbaity, right? Because if you want the person to be seen, you clickbait it, right? You boost up in the algorithm so people can see them. So like I don't necessarily have an issue with it. I mean, especially with like JP, I don't really care because I can't speak Japanese, so it's not like I can go watch the stream anyway. Like yeah, for EN or like same language, I can see it. But like yeah, if it's like a JP clip, then I don't really care. You know, because I see like it's more translated, and I'll see more of the stream than I could have prior. Like I know like I should learn Japanese, but you know, it's good in the meantime, right? Like obviously I wouldn't know these people existed, right? Like my Oshis, like the four I say are my Oshis are all Japanese, right? Like they're all JP. So like yeah, if I could speak Japanese or understand it, I would like watch them, you know? Because like I still think it's good regardless. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see like the overly clickbaity, but even then, like you're probably also trying to get people like outside of the bubble, right? Outside of the VTubing like community. 'Cause that's another thing also with the clickbaity stuff is that you're probably trying to reach outside of it. So like I think a lot of people who are complaining about it are like VTuber fans themselves, or maybe not even. I don't know. But because there's sometimes like there's like 8-minute JP like montage clips, but like their titles about like one specific part in the clip, and people like freak out about that. It's like, dude, I'm just enjoying the clip. I don't know about that, but with the clickbaiting on the clips, like they definitely they're probably trying to get people outside of the VTubing community as well. So that also could be why they're like extra clickbaity, you know. But yeah. Why did I say referenced like with the D? I think I should just say by reference. Oh, now it has the D in the URL now. God dang it. Because yeah, you can only change it once. Can I like? Yeah, if I take offline, can I change the URL or is it stuck like that? It is just stuck like that. Even if that sucks, man. Even if you take it offline, the URL's just set like that. That sucks. Because yeah, I think some quizzes like that where the URL is just different because I changed the title. I feel like that should just automatically change the URL, but whatever. It is probably an older website, but even then, like, I feel like you could have updated it at this point. Whatever. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't think bro's gonna learn from that. Which again, from that one Crony clip, I like show like what he said after the clip. Like it's weird, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do remember with the anti-AI stuff though with the Clippers also is because I think it was like Kanata Ririka clip of Ririka talking about using like basically having a chat boyfriend. And I feel like most of the comments about it are like, ooh, you know, I think I talked about like in a Hitman stream or something like that. But it was funny how universally like it was just like, ooh. Because I don't know what JP knows as far as like AI goes, right? Because it seems like they're much more open to it. Which yeah, that definitely like makes me think that they don't know as much about it. Well, and also I think it's fair follow too, because they're probably focused on what they're doing, right? They probably don't have a lot of time to know what's going on around them, but even still though, like I feel like AI, like you would see how it still affects like your industry, right? Because like it is infecting their industry. Affecting. I mean, it's infecting too. You know, you could say that as well. Yeah. I don't know. It was why though when immediately following the fallout of that stream, like I wasn't super harsh to him or anything, because like I have no idea what they do now. So that's why I like was like very calm about it. Like I didn't go in as hard as like I would have say if like hey a Clipper did, you know. Although I think he's also Japanese, so I don't know. I mean, when he did the like live action bits, he always spoke in Japanese. I think he is Japanese. Uh, Yeah, no, I use GPT for this as like the 5 words, like, or like the sentence you should not say in a clip, in a VTuber clip. Unless it's a right-wing grifter clip, dude. Otherwise, like, you should not, that's a phrase you absolutely should not say. I mean, I feel like her eyes looked weird in it. To be fair, like, her eyes just seemed off. It was very weird. Yeah. I just realized I could have looked through my likes probably and would have been closer, but it's fine. Anyway, I think that's it. That was the main thing I want to talk about. I think there was another thing going in. I was like, oh, maybe I'll talk about this. And I can't remember what it was. maybe I didn't. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's about it. I can't wait to be in the shower and then be like, oh, I know what I want to talk about now. That happens all the time. I literally want to talk about something going in, and I start talking about something, forgetting completely, and then going back and be like, oh, great. That sucks. Yeah. I think I just remembered. Yeah. I'll see you Sunday. Probably go back to matchup attempts. I think I'll go back to what I was doing, where I'll alternate. So I'm at least doing something. I'm not always having a talking stream. And I kind of lucked out with me having the inspiration to do a quiz. So I was at least doing something. Yeah, I don't know if it's really great stream content though, because you kind of really can't take the quiz then. You know, like I was thinking that. I always keep thinking about that until like as I'm doing them, I'm like, yeah, that's really not great quiz content or great stream content when you think about it. Like I think the process of like a YouTube video probably like it could work, but I feel like for like a Twitch stream actually it's probably not that great. Because like if the people would want to actually take the quiz, like they're gonna have to not watch the stream and not know the answers, right? At least immediately. So actually, hololive is one of the subcategories, so I think it would show up when you search it. You know what, I'll just say the hololive talent. Just so it's in the description so it's easier to search. Because I think that's probably like one of the last parameters it goes by is actually the tags. Because I think it like does title and then like description. The description is actually like shown too. So yeah, if I do that, then it's gonna show up much more. It's more likely to show up. If I do date, yeah, the date actually like it shows up if you go most recent now. I'm not sure if it did that before, but it shows up now. So. I probably even have to say reference. I could probably just say item. But I feel like people are gonna think like that's their skills. Right? Even though it's like different, I feel like people are gonna think it's like the like unique skills or whatever. Or like super like the other one was. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still not the most happy with the title, but anyway, I don't know what happened because I literally was just talking about ending stream and then I I got completely sidetracked. But yeah, no, I think Sunday will be matchup attempts stream. I want to be optimistic, but I know how the other ones went because like on the one hand I did like almost get a pace. Well, I think I was on a pace that would have record because I mean I got timber topplers or whatever. I was only 18 seconds over, so like if I got channel changers or something, like I literally would have gotten it because the minigame itself is like 21 seconds. I think the outro is probably like just barely like shorter than the intro to channel changers, so like yeah, I actually think I would have gotten that. Which, yeah, that sucks. Well, and also, like, you have to sit... Well, that's part of the outro, I'd say. I'd say you had to sit there until it, like, falls over, but... That is the outro I'm, like, referring to, so... Yeah, like, as much as I want to be optimistic with that run, I know that there's gonna be a lot that's just a whole lot of nothing. So... I mean, we'll see when I do it Sunday. Yeah, I'll see you then. So, goodbye.